Welcome, Capricorn, to your September Astro Dice reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. Best messages coming out. And for those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month, using only one of the 12 houses. So give us the best house and the best message, please, for the month. What is going on? Right off the bat, I see this Neptune energy coming out with some Scorpion energy going straight into the 11th house. Neptune. Your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. Doing Scorpio style over here, with the energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. A lot of people getting Scorpion energy lately. So let's see. Going straight into the 11th house. Loving the 11th house. It's like my favorite house, right? Because why? This is where the cosmos grants your wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. This is where your manifestations and wishes come true or are building up to do so. I always see this, a star over here, guys. It always reminds me of Pinocchio, as the blue fairy coming through the window, you know. Gonna make him into a real boy. But she's got to give him challenges first, right? Okay, guys, let's see what's going on over here. Getting straight into the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. So, for a lot of you, what I really, yeah. It's like you're looking for this manifestation, you're waiting for this wish, but you're keeping it to yourself. But you're really fantasizing about it, really visualizing, really daydreaming about it, really, putting all your energy into what it is you're really wanting. Coming out is nurturing this situation and feeling very supportive. You may even have a supportive person around you. Maybe you're actually opening up. Ooh. Maybe you're actually opening up. I want to see that. Are you opening up to tell someone your secret desire? Are you going to share with someone? You're like, you know what, I'm going to share this with you because I know you're going to be supportive. I just can feel you're going to be supportive about this situation. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. It doesn't have to be, but you feel like this person is reliable. Maybe you even feel this person can help you along your journey to this wish. Wow. Really holding that pentacle there. Feeling like, I think that's what it is. I think that's exactly what it is. If you're not opening up, it's a general reading. So if you're not opening up, you're just going to keep this to yourself, but you're going to be very supportive and very practical about your dream, your wish. Okay, so take it whichever way, but it really does feel like you're opening up to this King of Pentacles. It even could be another water sign coming through. So let's see how that goes. There's been some grief and some hurt over here. Some kind of loss going on over here, some upsetness about this desire. So there definitely could be some emotional pain coming towards this wish being granted when it comes to this situation. You may have been hurt. You might have felt like somebody was being very disloyal to you. In your 11th house, your friends and social occasions, right? Because I feel like that's kind of like, that's how it was. That feels very kind of past. I don't feel like it's now. I feel like for a lot of you, that was the past. That's what you're moving past to get to this wish and this desire. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, moving past that fast, brave, driven to succeed. It's almost like you hurt me in this situation, but I'm driven to succeed towards what it is I want. When it comes to that, yeah, some kind of karmic reward coming out of this situation. Kind of some kind of karmic lesson that was done. Not going back to the past. Leaving the past in the past and leaving that hurt, that pain in the past and moving past it. Feeling like you are getting that inner calling, you are getting this new phase. Understanding that that was a karmic, maybe soul tie, a karmic lesson, something of this nature, and I want to move past this. I've lived it, I've learned it, I understand it. So I just feel like there is a more understanding, a bigger understanding, and there's a lot of forgiveness and mercy when it comes to this situation. And you're really going to start feeling that this month. You're going to really start feeling at mercy about that situation, is you're really pushing yourself towards that, making more vital decisions. Could even be that you're making vital decisions that you don't want to be in murky waters with this person anymore, or stir the pot anymore, or not allowing them to stir the pot anymore. Could have even been with someone who is now supportive, who did hurt you, and they're starting to support you. Maybe you wanted them to come back around. You've learned that karmic lesson that we need to forgive each other and be more happy within the situation and live life more pleasant. Whatever it is, it feels like life is becoming more pleasant and having better, pleasant moments. If you have settled a romantic issue, and that's what you dreamed of over here, the 11th house, then it looks like your wish is coming true. As you're moving past that. If you're letting someone go to go find something better, it looks like that's happening too. So it's going to be depending on whether you're fixing something or whether you're letting something go. If you wanted it fixed, then it looks like this is, that's a good week to let that fix itself and get serious about the relationship as people are becoming more supportive. Or they support your idea to say goodbye, right, and take the loss. In the mid-month over here, we do have some kind of high expectations that seem like there's some unachievable expectations that is going on when it comes to some kind of new idea that's going on. Somebody might be spying on you, watching you, wanting more information. There's a lot of contracts and negotiations that's going to be coming into the 11th house. It does feel like it's around social occasions. There's definitely a social occasion going on here. But it could also be something that, feels like it's kind of intense when we have the Scorpio over here. Something that just, it's very unpredictable. It just kind of came out of the blue. But once again, it's the accepting the loss and moving on. Self-forgiveness. I think for a lot of you, whatever you fixed in a relationship, whatever the relationship is, I think most of you are moving on. I think you've seen too much disloyalty, and I think that you're moving past that. I think you're both being supportive of that and saying, yeah, we're going to cut the ties here and move on. I think for a lot of you, this is not fixable. I think that you know that, and this is where you're becoming driven to just say the forgiveness, let it go, and move on. But then it's almost like it comes back up again, and it's becoming a personal setback, and trying to find that peace and moving on from that situation. For some of you, it could have been a long-time marriage that is a divorce card that you're walking away from, and you both are in understanding to it, but it still hurts. But you are feeling more emotionally balanced about the situation, but as time goes on, it's still hurting, right? It's kind of popping up again, but I think it's popping up because there's information. People are talking about the situation. You could have somebody over here talking about it. It could be a child. It could be a friend, whoever, but there's somebody talking about the situation, where it's kind of bringing up that emotion again in the 11th house. But I do see some kind of karmic reward coming up, though, in the 11th house. Some kind of good luck is, coming up. It's talking about that, looking at choices, searching for the purpose when it comes to that situation, and being sensible when it comes to that purpose and finding that meaning, when it, of what they're talking about and what's going on. And it's also talking about contracts, and we could be talking about soul contracts, because we do have the Temperance here, which is a soul angel card. So we could be talking about soul contract. It could be talking about that breaking away, breaking off that soul contract, moving forward. But there's going to be a lot of thinking before 100% making this decision, even though you're moving away from that decision, because you're driven to succeed, to get this done. And there's a lot of truth seeking that's coming out of this situation. The 11th house right now for me really feels like this is getting back, granting your wishes of happiness, and a place where you can feel like you can move away from the past of whatever this situation is, and put your life back to, there it is. Broken family, struggling relationship, moving on. Someone is not finding, but either you or them are not finding the the peace the way someone else is finding the peace. For you, it's you are finding the peace within the situation, but they are not finding the peace. Nope, all of a sudden they're hesitating. You're manifesting, and whoa, they're okay. You're manifesting some kind of opportunity coming towards you after this disconnection. You're taking action towards what it is you want, really reflecting on some kind of financial opportunity or something that you're very ambitious about. You do have this news of some kind of money or something coming towards you. But we definitely see that the planning and progress has you letting go, but this is bringing in somebody who feels like there's a change and a sacrifice to the situation, and they don't really want to let this go, even though they said in the very beginning of the month that they would cut the ties. They see it your way. They're being supportive of you guys not being together anymore. Okay, and now all of a sudden they're walking around and playing victim. They're kind of victimizing the situation because they're in a very, they're not trusting the situation. This is really what they didn't want. And if you know that it's the other way around, just change it around. But yes, they feel like they're empty without you, and they're really feeling like they're repressing emotions, but there is a lot of litigation that's going to come out of this situation-y. Sorry, guys. Out of this situation, which is going to cause some kind of conflict, because now all of a sudden they're in disagreement with you. So where they feel like they were very supportive in the very beginning of the month, it feels like they're not feeling like they're getting their wish come true. They thought this is what they really wanted. You know that this is what you want. And now it's turning on, it's pivoting for them. And like I said, if you know it's the other way around, then it's pivoting for you. What you thought you wanted to surrender and let go of, you're now finding, maybe I don't really want that. Okay, so somebody's getting their happiness and getting their wish fulfilled, which I do feel it's you. And the other thought that's what they wanted, but now they're coming back at the end of the month and they're saying they want to renew it. They want to fix this relationship. Okay, that's where the fix, okay. They want to get serious about the relationship. They want to make suitable decisions. They want to fix this. They want you guys to share. They don't think that this was a sensible, vital decision that should have been, you know what, I think they thought it's all moving so fast. There could have been some kind of heated, conversation at one time, and now everybody's gotten calm because of the king, and then everything was a calm conversation, even though we're both hurt. But now they're not feeling like they really want this breakup. They do not want this breakup. They do not want this lack of communication, because now they feel like you are not really communicating anymore, because you're pretty much kind of sitting in your own quiet power over here, because you're now looking at where you're going and where you want to plant your seeds. You're making your own suitable decisions about what it is, right, that's going on within the situation. Okay. So you're planting seeds somewhere else, and they want to come back and try to hold on to you, take control of the situation, and plant seeds again with you. But you're saying it's very toxic. Spirit says this is kind of a very toxic situation. definitely a karmic soul connection that it looks like is over, right? And that you're going to take authority, but you're going to sit as the emperor. Well, if you're going to sit as the emperor, then you're definitely not going to change your route. You've already thought about it. You're look at this. You have a happy surprise coming in. So there is something happy coming in, some kind of information that's going to allow you to move and feel like you're getting some kind of wish granted within the situation, but you're not wanting to share this. You do not want them involved in the situation. It's almost like to the point to where I have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So it's almost like if they knew whatever was going on within the situation, they would be jealous about the situation because they're not as giving and nurturing as you would want them to really be. Even though they were supportive and nurturing up here, that's just, it's kind of like that's fine for whatever was going there. But in actuality, anytime I have abundance or anything like that, they become very jealous. They may even be jealous of some kind of new job, promotion, something that's whatever's going on over here where you're kind of, your manifestation is moving in quickly. But you do not want them to know anything about this. It's kind of like, it's none of your business. We're not together anymore, whether we're divorced or not together. It could even be that, you know, for some of you might even have a new date night coming out with, you know, this Libra or this Taurus, and maybe, you know, you want to end this relationship with them because, you know, you want to, you know, date someone else, right? But if they knew, they'd be very jealous about the situation, okay? Or maybe you're getting some money and maybe, you know, some kind of inheritance or something, or some kind of quick money coming in, and you don't want your, you know, this person to know because we're getting a divorce. Something, whatever's going on, something is going on where you're getting some kind of reward at the end of the month. Whether it's a new date, whatever the Ace of Pentacles is, but you don't want them a part of it because you see them as being greedy, you see them as being jealous, you see them as being moody, right? Untrustworthy about the situation. So it's kind of weird. It's almost like there's so much going on in the 11th house, right? Or maybe it's just a friend and you don't want to talk to this friend, but maybe you feel like they'll be jealous because, you know, we don't want to be friends anymore and I have a new friend going out with. I don't know, right? Everybody's story is going to be a little different because, well, it's general reading, but definitely seeing where one thing is breaking up to allow something new. So pretty much what it looks like, seriously, one door is closing and this new door is coming in very fast. Well, we know it's very fast because you have the Eight of Wands. And we also know it's fast because you have, so this one's fastly leaving, kicking this one out quick, and because it's happening so fast, it's almost like I kicked them out so quick that I opened this door for this, you know, for this new, making room for this new, and this comes in so fast. So it's like literally one door closes and bam, new door opens that fast. So I don't know what you're manifesting over here, but whatever it was something that was allowed to move really fast for you. Maybe you knew that, you know, maybe you knew. I mean, who knows, right? Maybe you had a dream. Who knows? Right? Or it was just wishful thinking. You know, as the Seven of Cups says, if I close this door, I can have this door open, bam, now. Or I need to close this door now before this inheritance comes in because, you know, they're gold diggers and they spend, you know, all the money. You know what I mean? Something, you know what I mean? Like, I need them out. However it is, take it how it resonates. Everybody's story is different. But definitely, it's like one door closes fast and the next door, bam, opens. And right there and it's funny because they're both right here, my friends, in the 11th house. Moving fast away from this, straight into something fast. In the what? The 11th house. You see that? So they're both right there. From the beginning of the month to the end of the month. That's crazy. Okay. And that was it for you. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.